and its importance, planning school library, role of schools, role of the librarian, and successful library of the future. Okay, right. Now, what is the meaning of library? Okay, uh, no doubt you all will say the store of books. As I said, library is not just a building where you can go and borrow books, but it's a place where you find books. A library is fundamental and organized set of resources which include human services as well as an entire spectrum of media. Libraries have physical components. I'm going to say it has intellectual components. Okay, and such there are policies, collection of policies. Not only that, and there are people who maintain physical and intellectual components. I would like to say, yes, library is a growing organism. Very well said. Huh? Well said. No. Pustakalaya, yes. Pustak Sangrahalaya, it is a knowledge center. Yes, I tell you, we all grow if we go to library. I tell you, library must be the favorite place of everyone. You know, uh, library is a knowledge center, as I said. I'll introduce myself later. Okay, I'll introduce myself. Okay, I'm okay. Now, children, okay, they come to the knowledge center, पुस्तकालय, पुस्तकों का घर, वाचनालय, that is जहाँ खाली जाके we can sit and read वाचनालय. I still remember the shloka when I talk about library. Deepa Jyoti Param Brahma Deepa Sarvatamopaha Deepena Sadhyate Sarvam Shubham Deepam Namo Namaha Shubham Deepam Namo Namaha. Why I said so? Because the library is a knowledge center where you increase your knowledge, you gain your knowledge. Okay. Now, the word library is derived from a French word, library. Latin liber means books. It is an organized collection and availability of information. Okay, of books, newspapers, journals, and more. I'm sure all of you have such libraries. No, types of library. There are variety of types of library. These are school library, college library, office library, academic libraries, research library, reference library, public library, national libraries. Okay, when we talk of library, we always think of school libraries, but we should know that it is much, much beyond. So libraries can be a great place to improve literacy, where we can meet other people and we are really enthusiastic and we enhance our knowledge. Okay, these are informational and very important in today's world. This library is the heart of the school. People say office is the heart of the school, library is the heart of the school. You go to visit any school, there are 2-3 places which everyone wants to show. Their labs, library, and improved infrastructure. But I give due importance to library, how the library books have been kept, because libraries only enhance the knowledge of everyone. Collection may vary from school to school. It may be anything, but ultimately the libraries are a big source of learning. The role of library is very, very important. I'll be talking about, see, I missed out digital library, I cannot miss. And here, I think I had a taken session long back about digital library. And here I'll just emphasize that all the schools must have digital libraries too. But here I'll be talking about library. Now, school library. School library, are on the campus of the schools to serve the students and faculty of the institution. It gives students academic resources. I think all of you must have been doing it. The libraries serve, they encourage thinking process, creativity, and inquisitiveness. Libraries serve at least 3 roles. First, they serve practical role in sharing experience resources, physical resources, okay, and film and video, software, human resources. Who is the human resource? Can you tell me who is the human resource? Put in the chat box. Human resource, I'm talking about. Who is the human resource? Mm-hmm. Who is the human resource in the library? Yes, Preeti, well done. Librarian. Yes, library is the human resource. And how the library functions and how the library, catches attraction of student and the teacher. It all depends on the librarian. It is principal will definitely allow you to get the books, place it. All those who have done librarian course, they know how to classify and place. But at the same time, the librarian is most important. Libraries serve a cultural role in everything. So school library is the most important aspect in any school. So browsing a catalog in a library provides a global view of people engaged in specialized study. Not only that, in many respects, libraries serve as center of interdisciplinary places shared by learners from all disciplines. See, top reasons why libraries are still important, because libraries have great influence in our libraries. It's the most attractive and educative place in our life. It is the most attractive. Not only that, a well-equipped library is the prime requisite of every school. Opportunity for self-development. I tell you, whether when I was a student, we were not fortunate to have such good libraries as the schools have now. But when I was a teacher at Chinmaya, okay, I really utilized the library maximum, and definitely that enhanced the knowledge. It is not only that we should go for the course materials, okay, library is for enhancement of knowledge and fuels imagination for research. Okay. Academic library is located in the campus of the school. Sole purpose is to serve the students and teachers. It provides study space for all, provides a gateway for students and researchers. Research cannot be done when you say, okay, I will complete my education and do the research. No, 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 no. It's not that. Research, the seed has to be sown in the library. I'm sure all the libraries must have all sorts of books, not only life of great people, but on various, categories, the books, and how these books to be issued, and what is the outcome, what is the output, okay, of the student, how much they have learned. For this, schools need to plan out their work, how they want to tell the student that, okay, you read 2 novels in a week, but that gives the gist, or tell them to speak in the class. So library is important because it provides a gateway. Then only they have to tap their, think tank. Then only library's, purpose is done. No, it is tutoring support. It's a fundamental tool. Leads to content knowledge. Process implies individual or group instruction. Positive student interaction. I'm very happy that you are interacting with me by putting a comment. That's very nice. And I think those who are attending, they can get many more good points as well. Even I am also trying to get something different, which maybe I haven't spoken. Anyhow, it improves educational climate. The most important is it is not only that one period in the library is enough. Thanks, Ajay. Library का एक period काफी नहीं है. Okay, we teachers need to ensure that the students develop educational climate. Believe me, everything is important, but academics is the cup of tea. Holistic development includes academic. If academics is taken care of, things are in place. And for academics, we need to have good academic library where we need to have, resources. I'm talking college also, what happens? There are study materials. In the schools also, the students who cannot afford buying books, they can go to library and get the books for them. Okay? It helps in building trust, empathy, honesty, higher level of thinking. I emphasize here higher level of thinking that is prompted if the students are the frequent visitor. And I suggest here that some other schools must have at least 1 hour in the beginning and 1 hour after school for the students to go and see the books. We should guide. The teachers are the guiding. Library में किताबें रखने से बात नहीं बनती है. कौन सी which books should be taken care of? what is to be taught, what is to be done, how the students get extra material. That is important. That is academic library. And not only, there are two aspects. One is, academic books which the students cannot afford, they can get it. And another is enhancement of knowledge. No, research library, this I would like. See, library, as I said, research cannot be done that yes, once I am complete, I am done, I will do the research. Research library is very, very important because these libraries contain information about a particular topic, from the slightest of the information to enormous collection. And that develops the habit of student. It all depends, again I said, it depends on the school, that how they support the students. A research library supports scholarly or scientific research and includes primary as well as secondary resources, because the research library, is a library that contains the collection of material on various subjects. These are established to meet the research. You may ask me, Madam, how class 10 student can do the research? It's okay, but at least the seeds must be sown in the school. The child should know that even after he passes out, he can come back after when the school gets over. Ma'am, I had read this in the research. Research doesn't mean they do only PGT after that. Research depends. So library research is an integral component of research project in most academic settings. Unfortunately, there is a gap found in researcher needs and support. So we as teachers, see, frankly speaking, I think principals don't mind. We need to take support of the teachers and the students. In school also, when I was there, I used to ask senior students, hey, tell me, what should I get for the library? Shall I get fictions? Yes, madam. Shall I get supporting material for subjects? Yes, madam. What are the good things? See, I tell you, the students are the best, the teachers are the best who can suggest the principal and the school to enrich the library. I'll simply use the word enrich the library. Frankly speaking, don't take it other way. I have visited in some of the schools, I can't say all, some of the schools I have visited. Believe me, the books are dusted. I'm sorry to say that. No, 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 no. It all depends on us, the teachers, that how we guide our students to read the books, issue them. You can plan for class library also. Anyhow, let me talk about a research library. So in most cases, research libraries are attached to research institution. Yes, 11, 12 can do that. See, the seed has to be sown. It is not only be doctor, engineer, but there could be scientists also who would like to go for research. Who does? But the seed has to be sown in the school. Now, a research library supports scholarly or scientific research and includes primary as well as secondary. Reference library is beautiful. A reference library does not lend books and other items under any circumstances. And such reference sections are also known as reading rooms. Yes. That's why I said in the morning after school, you can place, reference library. They are found in the colleges, universities, but now all the schools also have a reference sections as well. Okay. Such libraries are used for research purposes. That is why I said it is beyond. It is not subject wise. It is beyond. So reference library is very, very important. There could be a special libraries also, okay, which cannot be classified among any of the above types, but referred as special libraries. These special libraries have special timings, okay. Now, public library, this is accessible by the general public. It is funded by taxes. It is open to all and every community. It is not for profit. These are special libraries as public libraries. Public organization, hospitals, law firms, government department, even the schools must have an office library where it is main library is fine for the children, but office can have their own library, how to take care of taxation, how to take care of, assets, how to, guide even, I tell you frankly, schools also need guidance. So you can add up office library. It can be a very small sort of cupboard in the library, that is office library. It is different from the main library where you can have everything. I'm not going to say everything now. You can plan out what are important things for the library and how office library can function. Who will take care? Public library is okay, but please, all of you, plan for office library. See, you are so FNs and you can plan. No, National Library, this is, great. It's established by a government as a country's repository of information that includes rare, valuable, or significant resources, collects and preserves the literature of the nation. See, research of the nation. Unlike public library, these rarely allow citizens to borrow books. No, they cannot. Okay, sorry. And not only that, believe me, every writer or a publisher publishing any new book, a copy has to go to National Library as a reference. It is not a normal library. It is much, much beyond that. Okay. So there are many national libraries in India. Within the national libraries, International Federation of Liberation Associations also are attached. I will say how. International Federation of Library Association is attached to National Library. See, not only national, you can go for international. See how library, believe me, I am also, I support digital library because it's call of the time. But there is no parallel to, physical library. The schools must have a physical library that is a real asset to the schools. Okay? No. Digital library, I spoke about, it stores a wide range of content, ebooks, magazines, articles, blogs, papers, videos, podcasts, audiobooks, all said and done. So in a school, what you can do is you can talk to your principal ma'am and sir and make a small room as a digital library where all these, or if you have a place in the library, you can plan for that, where the students can come. And I tell you, in our schools in Maya, we have recorded the sessions of senior teachers who are today there, tomorrow may not be there. And their notes are preserved in the digital form. So even the students from tomorrow, see, basic of anything doesn't change ever. So it's very important. Good evening, Bablu. Okay, so you can look into that. So sophisticated digital libraries these days store the resources in the cloud also to make the content available for the user. I tell you in a nutshell, the maximum use of library enhances knowledge. It changes the mindset of children. It extends interdisciplinary by making diverse information resources available. Okay, you may say, ma'am, Google में सब कुछ है. Nothing. No, it's okay. Let Google be one side. Digital is different. If you have digital, you can principal can take permission from the authors and all, and the books can be downloaded by paying some amount. That is up to the schools. But please try for that. Okay. Now it brings together. Thanks, Nivedita. It brings together people with formal, informal, and professional learnings. Convenient hours online is 24/7, so you can plan for that. Library management is automation. Software comes with the built-in features to automate library. Automation. Now many schools are going for ERP system. There also they give provision for all these. Automation encourages many institutions to set up digital libraries. That's all said and done. The librarians are no longer required to organize, manage the library resources logically, organizationally. That is for digital library. Okay, library and asset. This is the most important aspect. It is an asset importance of the library. Source of knowledge for students. There is no, second thought to that. It's a source of knowledge for the students may be asked, as I said, it all depends on the teacher. It is not only librarian. English teachers can tell student, okay, you read that book and give me a review. A small book review can be organized. Okay, so how to utilize it is not only issuing books and returning books. Idea is how the students have gone deeper into that. So small committee of students can be selected to help the teacher in the library work. You can plan for class libraries. You can place good story books over there. I tell you, not only that, good reading, can be developed through libraries only. And when I was there, we had a class library, and the class teacher or English teacher in unison will monitor that books to be given to the students for 15 days. Okay. And the teacher will pick and say, come on, tell me what you have read. Okay. It is not that everybody. Okay. They all should know that. So it is source of knowledge for students, and not only the wise students, the teachers can enhance their knowledge. The schools, all the schools must have variety of books. Okay. What I am going to talk about, mindset development. Not only that, it develops the mindset. College and career readiness. Okay, learning atmosphere. As I said, knowledge is rapidly advancing, and there are changes coming up in the old concepts. So the development of amazing capabilities are required. The teachers and the students must get opportunity for such developments. Okay. And support teaching and learning. Yes, helpful for both. Source of information on latest development, source of knowledge and new innovative methods. See, library needs, ऐसा नहीं जो किताब हमने 10 साल पहले ले ली तो चलेगा. It needs to be updated. Not a library helps in developing good habits. You can ask me how. The best part is it develops the habit of maintaining silence. And it is control, it's a mind control. And they learn, they assimilate. See, they learn in peaceful environment. So it develops in, good habits also. And they become the, various, like reading with concentration, punctuality, self-study, keeping in silence at the place, taking care of others as well. So it's very good. It promotes lifelong learning. See, because school is a time where they learn everything. It serves a cultural role in preserving artifacts and great work of literature and science. All the schools must have that. If not, keep on adding to the library. Okay? If not, you must have. Okay? Now, how it is an asset? It caters to the need of all, for the teachers, for the student. And if you have in your library a scope for, I tell you one thing, if you have a scope, if you open the library after 1 hour of the school, you can assign a little corner for the senior citizens of the society, of those who stay close by. They also can come and read the book, special corner, not the main library. In a corner, librarian has to be there. And I tell you, their experience will be enriched. And they will also know. It is just a suggestion, call is the principles. Because the school and different books on literature. So storehouse for books of all kinds and subjects under one roof. A modern library subscribes all important newspapers. It is a repository of local history and history of the nation. So life history of great men, scientists, your library must have. Nahi hai? So you buy that. Tell your principal, ma'am and sir, purchase that. But at the same time, keeping is one thing, utilization is another thing. We need to utilize. Source of knowledge is a local museum of all sorts and provides extensive information on a variety of subjects, helps in developing good habits, develops scientific attitude. Okay? Good evening, Diva. Not everything is available on the internet. Digital libraries are not internet, and internet is not free. So the internet complements libraries, does not replace them. So you can see the beautiful library. I remember when I was at Women's College in Jamshedpur, my God, my library was like this only. I remember not 3 tiers, but at least 2 tiers it had. Still, I remember that beautiful library. So library really, and I show you towards and if I have copied, I can show you in our Chinmaya also we have 2 libraries, physical library and digital library. Okay, so physical library is not like this, but it is much more in advanced position. Teachers also update the subject knowledge, learn new and innovative methods of teaching. Now the students are Google students. Okay. Google students are Google students. Okay. So we need to update ourselves much more. So we should also have the innovative method. We should enhance our learning. So let us share expensive resources, physical such as books, periodicals, films, videos, software, everything. So that our students, idea is उनको बताना है study is important, no doubt. Yeah, you are right. Internet contains incorrect information, correct? But the books are also, these are tested. So this cannot be wrong. Yes, that is why I said students are Google savvy. So they will come maybe wrong information. And you need to correct that. High quality research, convenient access to high quality, as I said, you need to have the books. It provides an environment that encourages development of scientific attitude, plays an active role in research. As I said, research cannot be done in a day. The seeds have to be sown, and there is no better place than library to seed the sown for. Yeah. I tell you, if you meet any scientist, a student of yours who is in NASA and all, they will tell you that how from the childhood they had aspirations to be scientists. And those who want to be scientists, they are the researchers. So idea is that how we can sow the seed. Many educational library research studies prove that libraries have a positive impact on students' academic. This is what I was talking about. If the child's academic is taken care of, he will do everything and he will, display his qualities and he will be a good human being. That is why I really feel library means something very close to my heart as well. School libraries are learning hubs and homework help centers. Yes, again I repeat, एक घंटा पहले, एक घंटा after school. Allow the students. Everybody will not come. Those who are interested. You also check it. You check inclination. Those who are good. They want to see. They'll be after you. Ma'am, कौन सी किताब नहीं आई? I can go to library. Yes, you wait. Let the library enter. Then you go and see. So the students use technology and the latest information that prepares them to succeed in global and competitive workplace. Okay? Yeah, Kirti, I can talk to you later. Okay? Good. I can talk. You can take my mail ID from Subhashri Madam. I can talk about that. It's mindset development. It stimulates memory and innovation, builds reading capacity, instills confidence in reading in a multiple format. It strengthens and controls the mind. As I said, mind. Okay? Helps in developing scientific attitude, reading material on scientists, invention. If you don't, library doesn't have, please procure. Procure for the student. A source of inspiration for all. Libraries can be gateways to important information about colleges and careers. Yes, well-equipped, well-equipped school libraries enable all to explore those resources. Hello, Shazia. Those resources, even students who have to no access to the internet at home. So libraries create lifelong learners. It's a soul-nourishing place for people of any age. But it promotes individual and group learning. Fosters a safe and nurturing climate. So it's all depend on the Shazia Hussain. Okay, it all depends on the librarian and the teachers. It enhances comprehension, develops the habit of silent reading. I tell you, even now, the children who develop reading habits, they cannot sleep before they read a book, before they read a novel. And see, reading a novel also enhances their imagination. They start thinking in the world of fantasy that brings them to reality. So developing reading habit is equally important. So this can be done if we create not only learning atmosphere, but we guide the students to read books. What book? That should be your call. It creates a positive school culture. Yes. Good library shows the culture of the school. Why? Because it shows the students' growth, how the students behave. It all depends how they read, what is in their mind, how much they are, doing. And librarian, are very, very important. I will say that. Productive use of leisure time. I tell you, when I was at Chinmaya during summer vacations, it was my habit to get 3-4 novels issued and 3-4 books of my choice that will help my academic growth. And this is how I learned Sanskrit also. Even now, I have taken from the school important books because I keep on reading. Reading makes a person, I'm talking in general, reading makes a person perfect. It's very important that you use your leisure time, not watching through Google, not through WhatsApp. My God, if you check a WhatsApp, minimum, I think 50 times a day, everyone checks the WhatsApp. क्या आया है क्या है. Maybe when you are not in, when you are in school you cannot, but in the home time before you come to school, during free period, after school, at home, so rather checking everything into WhatsApp, get good books from the library, and your children also will develop. You read, your students read, and productive use of leisure time. Everyone is welcome. Library, exclusive visual environment, ethnic background, wall art court. See, for the small children, you can have a junior library. Okay, there you can place various sort of arts and quotes of great men. Fantasy, imagination. See, when you put something, they will start fantasizing. Okay, I already spoke about classic novel, allows them from one world to another. So especially small children's library should be, beautifully decorated so that they are attracted and they come to library. Library, you cannot say, जब बच्चे 4 में आएंगे तो we'll develop it. No, 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 no. In class 1, whatever you have prescribed, okay, something different, show them. Storytelling time, children. Come on, I'll tell you a story. Let's go to a library. I'll get a book and read a story. Let you read the story. Let them listen. Let them imagine. Oh my God, that's great. So we need to think of. We need to think of. Okay. Planning school library. I'll show a
This is a
video here.
prototype of reimagining the school library for today's students. First thing we've done is design the library with lots of little spaces that can be easily reconfigured for different groups' needs. We've also incorporated lots of easy and fun ways to collaborate with technology. There's open Wi-Fi everywhere. Cell phones are welcome.
Yes.
There's QR codes and electrical outlets that are easy to access. Students are invited to bring their own devices, and we even have a hashtag for our library. This library has a makerspace with things like tool corners, a 3D printer, and even an artist's corner. And outside, there are additional spaces, like a kiln and a garden space. Hub students will see this as their community, a place where they can participate in group activities, go to expert presentations, be a part of book clubs, discussion groups, and maker demos. What do you think about this new library? What excites you most about it? What concerns you? What suggestions do you have to build on these ideas?
Thanks. See, it depends on the schools. Planning library, now books as per you are well aware, CBSE guidelines. Okay. Minimum number of magazines and newspapers you must have. Senior library plus 50 plus 4, secondary 40 plus 4, middle schools, these are the books and libraries, okay? Primary, all these you can, plan out. Class library, you can plan up to class 5. Thanks, Deepika. Thanks. Okay. Now, role of schools. No. Okay. Role of school doesn't mean only principal, ma'am, or sir. It is for everyone. You all have to give input. Vision of a library. See, if your library is old, you can plan for, revamping. How you can, revamp, how you can utilize maximum space. So vision of a library with good practices ignite the minds. That should be the way. Need to create specific areas for self-paced studies, provide specialists, okay, who have subject and information, competent marketing of available services. That is important. You have to let the public understand you see the best library in school. It is to procure research material and facilitate easy access and discovery. Okay, provide and promote access to external research material. This is important. This you should give only to the students who are interested. Need to be more strategic about where they focus on research. That is important. I think senior teachers can help over here. Okay. I simply say the seed has to be sown in the school life. That's important. That is the best. Okay. Now, role of school, digitization of academic material. Here, even if you don't have a digital library, but access should be, let the students at one click know where is the book available, is it issued, it's there, and then they should go to the cupboard and get it. Okay. This can be taken care by the student. The teacher need not look into the catalog. Catalog is old system. Digitize it. put into a system. Let the student click, okay, and see, okay, where is the book? Staff to be upgraded, okay, don't take it the other way, okay. The staff needs to be upgraded. The teachers need to know what book they should have and how they can get it. Library research consultants can be hired. Yes, doesn't matter. Maybe part-time, maybe once a week they can help. Role of librarian, okay. This is the librarian's role. Thank you, Sharon. So all the schools need, a best library and, a great library. रामनाथ जी आप अपना ऑडियो चेक कर लीजिए, okay? Now, role of the librarian to support instructional programs. Am I audible to all? If okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Fatima Imam. Thank you. To support instructional programs by responding to the requests of teachers. The teachers should also, CBSE keeps organizing programs for the librarian. Please attend. And not only librarian, my suggestion personal, teachers also should learn because ultimately no one person cannot do the job. They all have to be together. So librarians to figure out what best they can support researchers to promote in depth. Okay. Thank you. So now e-books, like audiovisual, these are very, very important. Now, the custodian of resources to provider of activities, resources custodian, who is there? Librarian. We love librarians. They make library unique. Yes. I tell you, when I was at Chinmaya long back, we had a teacher, Rekha Thavle madam. Shweta, please check your, audio system. Okay. If others are able to get me, you also check. Okay. No, she was a person who would look into all the special magazines and take out the clippings. And she told me, Madam, give me one display board. And there she will display all the important, cuttings from the newspapers. And if anything is important for the student, she will cut and paste. She will fetch teachers. आप लाइब्रेरी में आइए, मैडम ये किताब नहीं आई, आप पढ़िए, आप ये पढ़िए. Well, she was such a good motivator, and that made me, that developed my love for the library, frankly speaking. Anyhow, so we love librarians. They make library, and we have one more teacher, Madam Vijayam Kasta, who is in Pune now. She was the first, Rekha Thawale Madam second. These two people made me love the library, frankly speaking. I'm not boasting. Ekdam pakki baat hai. You can check with anyone. Or if you know anyone from Chinmaya, these two were not now, they were long back. I mean, Madam has shifted to Pune and Rekha Madam is no more. So I'm talking about 98, 99 when I was there. So let's move forward. Not only power of words on the page, but spoken words, D&D program for teens. Okay, R&D should be R&D. Sorry, not D&D, R&D. Okay, it's not building little connections, relationships. Yes, that is important. Thanks, Vijay. Library में relationship is more important. Why you go to school? You want to study, but which period you wait for? The teacher you love the most. Yes, you wait for the teacher, and sometimes you don't go to school. अरे आज उसकी 11 पीरियड है, आज नहीं जाते हम स्कूल. कह देंगे पेट में दर्द है. But if you love your librarian and you're a library period, you will love to go to school. And the teachers who motivate them for library is okay. Lakbir, please check. Huh? Successful library in future. You know how we can make library successful? It must have a vision. Design the vision of a library that evolves and responds with enthusiasm to the new opportunities. The vision, there should be a vision. As I said, it is not, as I said in the beginning, in some of the schools, books are dusted. Oh my God. No. The library, the design of the vision of library, put the vision, not school vision, your library vision. Please frame. And before I close the session, if two, three quotes I can get, that will be very good for all. What is your vision of the library? I'm not talking vision of the school, vision of the library. Okay, please think of. Okay, thanks, Gautam. Promote research and require material. The chain learning environment is very important. The flipped classroom is a pedagogy. What is flipped classroom? See, it is not necessary. You can call everyone. You can have 2 periods. 50% can go to library, 50% somewhere. And next time you exchange. You can plan for that. High quality content and medium, successful library, a team to work collaboratively. As I said, when I was also the principal and when Mr. Gupta was the principal, they used to tell us, okay, make a team of science teachers, team for fictions, choosing fictions, team for math book, teams for reference books, and various teams. So similarly, a team to work collaboratively, looking at the need of the students and the teachers and the school can do that, okay? After a variety of mediums so that students have the options we get. Again, I tell you, in our school when I was there, any elocution, any debate, anything, the students and the teachers with for competition rush to library and get the best book selected. And then we had to have 2, 3, books of the same title. Why? Because it's up to teachers how they motivate, how they go for extra information in the library. Thanks, Banshidhar Mishra. Okay, high quality. Access to high quality content, strong research material, sustain and develop collections. You cannot, जो किताबें 10 साल 15 साल पुरानी हो जाती हैं, get the new versions. That also is a call. It is, you can, I think librarians must be doing that. But please change. Reference section need to be well established. This is the heart of library. Reference section is the heart of the library. Develop love for books, our role. Upgrade the material for higher education. Yes, okay, that there should be much more. Thanks, Vivek. Now, social and collaborative learning space. Libraries to be transformed as research centers. Yeah, you can change the libraries. This is not library, research center. You can change, so what? It's up to the schools what they do that. Educating and promote, because the students will do a research over there. Some in Jamshedpur, one school has given the library name as Knowledge Center. Very good name, knowledge. Yes, center of knowledge. Similarly, you can think of this center of research. जिसको आगे पढ़ना है, change the name of library. It is not only store of the book. It is much, much beyond that. Okay. Promote cognitive skill, higher order thinking skill. That is the vision of the library. Alignment with 21st century skills. If you have attended, NEP 2020, there it has much emphasis has been given on 21st century skills, and there this is one of the part. Okay. Have a social learning area with a comfortable environment. So far, as I said, you can plan a corner for the senior citizens or for the senior teachers. Okay, they can sofa, give them sofa, they'll go and sit and eat comfortably. Let them give environment. That will be wonderful. So you have to plan or keep on thinking. Organize literary festivals, author visit, theme party, reading clubs, and storytelling sessions to encourage students to enjoy their school library. So this is the role of teachers and librarians, collaboration. Okay, first develop in the school, then go for inter-school. Now, conclusion. Before I conclude, I show a video.
Search versus research. This is Google. Chances are you have used Google to search on the internet for information, from news about your favorite sports team to cupcake recipes, well, cat videos. You might have even used Google to research a school paper, even when you have been told not to. There is nothing wrong with starting your research in Google, especially when you're just getting to know a topic. Google and other search engines are a powerful tool that makes finding information easier and faster. But when you're doing research, you're not simply searching for information or facts. You're actually putting different pieces of information together to find patterns, correlations, and connections. For example, if you want to find out what the capital of Taiwan is, the fastest way to do so is to Google. But if you want to connect the importance of Taipei to Taiwan's culture and history, or if you want to compare Taipei to another city such as Beijing, you need to move beyond search to research. Research involves using multiple resources, trying different search keywords, and thinking critically about the information you have found. Research is iterative. It is not a straight line, but a cycle of inquiry and discovery. If search is a car ride that takes you from point A to point B,
Thanks.
research is a stroll through the woods. There might not be a clear direction or destination, and you might get lost or need to double back multiple times. But it will also take you to unexpected and interesting places. Research can be frustrating because there are so many directions to go. But it is also exciting and rewarding when you have forged your own path and arrived at your own destination. Remember, search is seeking the answer, research is seeking the question. So take your time strolling through the woods and enjoy the journey.
So this is important. I would like to conclude that libraries stand for a certain freedom and privacy of thought and search and expression. They stand for private study in a social space. They are safe place of sanctuary and they are trusted. You know, libraries are one of the places, right, frankly speaking, where, just a minute. Okay, is a place where I should not say that, but the worst of people, they go to library and they improve and they change and come out. Books are so powerful, but it all depends on the choice of the teachers, choice of the librarian, choice of the school, and choice of senior students. So, because the students who are not good in studies, send them to library. First few days they will do that, but then they will get back to the books. There are a lot of activities which can be planned for people. Sometimes students are depressed. Let them go to library. Let them take out a good book and read out. The results are not good. Let them go, finalize, check. Okay, you have, but one has to know English or Hindi, whatever. Okay, one can make use of different newspapers. Okay, frankly speaking, newspapers are the best way to improve English. Frankly speaking, when I was in school, Vidya Bharati, okay, fine, but in a newspaper made me learn, I tell you, increase my vocabulary. Any difficult word I would find in the newspaper, I'll go to dictionary. Hey, what is there? Chalo, dekhte hain. It happens, thanks Gopal. It happens. So you need to go to, you allow them to read the newspapers, tell the student, okay, if you like sports, look into sports corner. You like, information, go to that. Some students used to, solve Sudoku. Okay, it all depends at how we think. Okay, newspaper reading is the best for improving English. It not only enhances knowledge, I tell you, students are very wrong. Whatever they learn in school days, it is always impression in the mind. So it is very important that library that offers a door for everyone. Okay, sorry to say that in some schools, some कुछ लोग कहते हैं library खाली है चलो लाइब्रेरी जाओ. No, but here librarians have to be must look into the heart of the children, must look into the heart of the students, their minds. Okay, it doesn't matter what your economic status is, but when you come to library, have no status. You are a student, you are a teacher. Everything goes off. Okay, I would like to say, finally conclude that, wisdom is the assimilated knowledge in us, gained from intelligent assimilation from our own experience. Okay, so we need to see, we all are, I can say most, all of us are educated, intellectual, and we should utilize the maximum of our assimilated knowledge. I'm very happy that you liked the session. Thank you so much. Any question? I'm stopping sharing. You can ask me. Okay. I stop sharing. Any question? Any question you can put in a chat box. Thank you everyone. You are putting comment. That's very nice. I'm very happy for that. But more important is implementation. How you implement all these. That is important. See, Rome was not built in a day. Things cannot be done overnight. You have to keep on thinking. You can have a group of teachers. Talk to the principal madam. Enhance your library. That is important. If you enhance your library, students will be not only academically, they will develop holistically. They will learn so many trades. Not only that, they will learn education and reading books, but they will develop various trades. And library is the place where they can develop. They are free. They have freedom. They are not like a class. The teacher comes and says, sit down, I'm going to teach you. No. Library is a relaxation place where they peace of mind and they learn. That is important. So to me, issuing book is not important. How they use library maximum and what is the outcome, that is important. Okay. Any question? Okay. Or you want activities? Or you have to plan out what sort of activities you want to have. Activities here, I want to say here, development of soft skills of children. Okay, soft skills of children, that how they develop, courtesy, how they develop mutual understanding, how they learn in silence, and how they develop the habit of reading and assimilation. These are the soft skills that can be developed through the library. That is why I said it's very important. Soft skill के लिए कोई जगह नहीं होती है, but library is the place, school is the place, classroom is the place. All these places combined, I cannot put in isolation, but all these can combine, they go for holistic development, which is a base of NAP 2020. Okay. Anything else? You are welcome. Anything. I'm happy that you like, but liking is different, enjoying is different, implementation is different. And I would like that most of you please implement in consultation with your principals. Okay. And see, what I said may not be enough. It's बहुत कुछ है, but 1 hour, how much can I say? There's much more beyond that. Okay. The role is very important. But yes, if you have gone with your insight and with a thought process that it will change your school library, that will be wonderful. And here I showed you from first slide that speaks of seating arrangement. Look into the capacity of your school. Look into the environment of your school. Please change the seating plan. ऐसा नहीं कि 4 डेस्क लगा दी, कुर्सियां लगा दी, बच्चे आए बैठे गए. No, ऐसा नहीं होना है. Sometimes you take permission from the principal, make it square, make it rectangular, make it round. Okay. And other time it's up to you. And get a place for digital library, get a place for senior teachers and senior people to sit on sofa. So you have to give a different look altogether. You must have noticed in the slides. Library cannot work independently in school. It has to work in unison with the school, with the permission of the principal. It has to work. But that's why I repeatedly saying, although I give you ideas, but please talk to your principal, talk to madam, sir, whatever, whosoever is there. Then see, everything cannot be done in a day. It has to be done slowly. It will take time, but it can be done. There is no doubt. Okay. Only you have to change your thought process. सोचना है 24/7 कि मैं स्कूल के लिए क्या करूं, क्या करूं, क्या करूं. What can I do for the development? And as I said, that it is not कि library is meant for senior, it is meant for all. As I said, you plan out what is good for class 1. At least बोलो, children, we are going for library. I'll show you video there. I'll give you a book over there today. Okay, keep changing your activities. Okay, and they should develop love. Oh, I'm in class 1 now. Okay, next year class 2. Chalo, what are the changes you will see? See, you have to plan out. हम क्या क्या चेंजेस करेंगे. By the time the child comes to class 4, the session changes. Sorry, it changes their thought process. Give them the different books, give them everything. You can do it. Okay? Please plan out. Planning करना है. Libraries, normally I should not say. Some take it as, library है तो है. अरे आज नहीं जाते library. बच्चों के पेट में दर्द हो जाती है. No, but we teachers need. Thanks, Sandhya. But we teachers need to look into that. In fact, like a school may principal and the teachers work in unison. Similarly, librarian and the teachers to work in unison. There must be books. There must be books on, dance, music, PT, international level. See, I cannot give everything here. Plan out. The library में which book is good. Maybe not good for today, useful today, but by the time they grow a little, they remember. ठीक है? Any question? Yeah, I'm happy that you liked it, but again, I keep repeating, implementation is most important. I just I'm trying to